Welcome back, listeners. This is the M from 2intheAM. Beep, 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 beep. We got something breaking news. So shit's been bad in Texas, and we're going to talk about that a little bit. But mostly what we do want to say is now that we have internet, lights, and shit like that, is that, we've missed you. I always say that. We always miss you. We don't really, but I say that because it makes you feel better. And I'm here to make you feel better. And also, squeeze on my testes just a little bit to get just enough podcast juice out of my body. But yeah, guys, welcome back. This is 2intheAM. We got the main plan to make you better. So get here, listen, open your ears, bring your friends, tell them, hey, I got popcorn and beer. Let's listen to some 2intheAM. But yeah, this is M from 2intheAM. I'm going to hand it over to my lovely co-host.
Oh, guys, it was cold. And
it was fucking cold.
It was a harsh mini winter that we experienced here in Texas. But you know what? Thankfully, I was still able to get a hold of some alcohol, and I kept warm throughout the season. I had a little bit of a power outage, a little bit of some water problems, but you know what? We hung in there.
Yeesh.
And here we are in the studio. We made it back. We fucking did it, man. We're survivors somehow.
Some people burned down their own houses in the middle of like a fucking nuclear winter. Or some shit. Whatever the fuck was going on in Texas, dude.
So bad.
So bad, bro.
Jesus.
It was literally like 9 degrees the other night. And then yesterday, it was 70 degrees during the day.
It's insane.
It was fucking
insane.
That's like 110 degree difference, bro.
Yeah.
Within like 30 hours. Like, it's just like, let's just be hot again. Fuck it.
Texas is like that weird bipolar chick that's just super hot, but just
so
fucking
hot,
crazy.
Yeah,
crazy.
Yeah, like she hits your nuts with a hammer right after you bust, and you're just like, "Fuck you, I'm never touching you again." But then, like a couple weeks later, you're like, "Well,"
she hits you up, and you're like, "Damn,
she is in my DMs."
Damn it!
And all your friends are like, "Don't do it, dude. Don't do it." And you're like, "I won't." Boink, 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 boink.
Something I don't know if we should have done, man. We're trying out this here Shiner Candied Pecan today.
Yeah, it's a little dark for our taste, and it tastes like bad coffee. Yeah. Or maybe good coffee. I don't really like coffee, so I feel like if coffee tasted like this but also got me drunk, I'd be okay with it.
I was kind of expecting more of like a pecan pie type taste. And
I thought a lot sweeter. Like, yeah. A lot of a sweeter aftertaste maybe, and I'm not really big on sweet, but maybe like a candy... Like a sweet, not so bitter. It's just so bitter.
I'll tell you what, if it was fucking 9 degrees out there, this shit would probably taste fucking delicious.
Shit would be fire. Yeah, so hopefully I don't ever see 9 degree temperature again, or if I do, I have like a great...
I better not be in Texas. Like, for sure.
Yeah,
like,
or maybe like Texas doesn't drop the ball.
Shout out to y'all northerners, man. Them Coloradians and them fucking... You Yankee bastards.
Y'all guys who know how to make your heaters work even when it's like real fucking cold, dude. However y'all do that, like, come and teach us something because we're dumb over here in Texas. Yeah, we were like out doing like bull ridings and lassoing sheep with our horse lassos. And it was just too cold for us to do any of our regular Texan stuff. So most of us just kind of recluse, grabbed a bunch of big blankets and like drank a lot of beer.
One of my coworkers has a really nice truck, and he told me, because he's got a truck built for this kind of fucking shit, too. Yeah. So he was telling me that he was dragging around, like, the locals, I guess local kids and stuff in his area, and, like, they were just getting inside of trash bags and just getting dragged by fucking, like, not sitting on anything, just in a bag getting dragged.
Monsters,
and
dude.
I'm like, that sounds like West Texas right there. That sounds like some very...
It's pretty ratchet. It kind of sounds like some San Angelo
I'm
locals.
like, you think they'd get on a tube or something. He's like, no, they just got inside of trash bags and we're like, let her rip. And just...
Yeah, they were like, hit it, go 50, fuck it.
Yeah, hit that pothole right there, shit. Popped on back, man. Get my fucking... I've been dying to get my back popped, man.
If I get to go to the hospital tomorrow, my mom's going to be so happy on insurance. Yeah, so it has been rough. I will say that. What I wonder about is, what were the hobos doing?
They were going to shelters.
They were hitting up all the shelters. Yeah, well, they knew where all the shelters were, of course.
I know, at least in like bigger places, and even in our little town, they were like rounding them up. Like people were driving around and being like, "Hey, come on, you don't want to die out here in the cold. Get in the fucking van." And we're...
I mean, no, that's good. They should live. I don't want hobos to die. It's just...
Don't want them here or anywhere.
I don't want them to choose the street life and then get all the perks whenever shit's bad.
Yeah. I don't know if you saw that old Mark Twain.
Oh,
was recently
that's
incarcerated.
Specifically who I was wondering. Oh.
He was recently incarcerated and released within like 3 hours. So if that didn't tell you, somebody
what did he get arrested
his fucking
for?
Bond. Drugs. Of course.
Of course.
Possession and some warrants, though. Apparently warrants for other things, but I don't know what the warrants were for. But
yeah.
The possession led to the arrest, which led to, oh, hey, this guy's got warrants. And,
let me tell you how it works. He gets arrested for possession. He skips his court date. He gets a warrant. He does it like 3 times, and then they realize, like, oh, he doesn't really have like a house. Like, we just have to get lucky and pick him up.
Find him.
And then he'll get like 2 or 3 warrants, and then finally they'll just pick him up. But that he got out that quick is strange because somebody posted his bail, huh?
Somebody wanted him out.
He's probably he's got him a secret hobo granny that's got that secret hobo stash money or something. I don't know.
Man, she might be just stuffing that money in there with her sock, among other things.
Yeah,
it might just be that sock money.
Maybe he pulled that sock right out of a special hole.
I mean, but from my understanding, sometimes you can make more money like standing on the side of the road asking for cash.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot of scam artists who have done it, and they apparently make a ton of cash.
Oh, that's for sure, yeah. I
don't know about San Angelo. I mean, do people here... I can't even get someone to help me pull my car to the side of the road half the time.
Yeah, no, I'd say they make enough money to like go and buy a couple packs of cigarettes, buy a couple drinks, buy some snacks. Maybe go buy some dollar menu items. Yeah, they make enough money to do all that. If they need a jacket or something, they could probably scoop up $20. But like make enough money to like, I don't know, make $200 a day? Nah, fuck no. Maybe like 30 to 50. But I mean, if you think about it, hey, if I can make $30 a day and I had literally no bills and a place that I could deal with just sleeping at. Fucking how many days does that take? 10 days and I got $300, The fuck?
It's a week of not work.
A
week of not work.
1 month and I have enough to buy like the shittiest car. Boom. That's why I'm saying hobos are complete garbage people.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, they're not desirables.
Yeah. Anyways, so that's interesting. Let's get off the negative subject because I'm not trying to wish death on anybody. It's
let's get away from.
It's just people who choose the hardship. They deserve it. Yeah, they should have the hardship. It's just like, bro,
It's like stabbing yourself and then asking someone, "I can't stop the bleeding. What do I do? I'm just fucking can't stop bleeding."
I don't know why this knife is just cutting me, but I keep just cutting it, and it just keeps cutting.
Not stabbing myself. I just keep tripping and falling on this knife.
Yeah, they're like, I keep like jumping into this fire, and for some reason I keep getting burned. Why am I not impervious to fire?
Do you ever stop to think, maybe, Matt, that they're not hooked to meth? Maybe the meth is hooked to them. Maybe physically,
no, you know what?
Meth comes and finds them.
That's what it is. Yeah, meth just grows arms and legs as a big old rock creature, and it just spiders its way into their lives. Sneaks into their bedrooms at their parents' house.
Fucking gnome that goes around and knocks teeth out at night, and that's why they're missing their teeth. It's not the meth. It's the fucking tooth gnome.
That's what it is. It's the meth fairy.
Yeah, the meth gnome.
And the meth fairy comes with the
hammer,
iron knuckles or whatever, brass knuckles. It just comes and it's like, hey, dude, let's get high. And they're like, well, it does sound pretty good. And then it just pops the tooth right out. Bingo.
Here's your rock of meth for your tooth. Leave me another one under your pillow, and I'll bring you some more meth. And then, boom, no teeth.
Right? Leave me a Warren under your pillow, and I'll be back. Okay.
Yeah. No. Away from that. Let's try and help the world, dude. Let's try and solve the world problems today.
So I heard you had some conundrums from some people. Some they're having some difficulties or some real philosophical questions, and we'd like to help them out. We'd like to help everybody out because I think these are questions we all ask ourselves often.
All right, so these are people that reached out into the open world and just decided they wanted someone to hear their pleas and cries. So here we go, dude. This is from Dazzle ZHD, and he would like to know: would you rather fight a bear on the land or a shark in the water?
I'm gonna say, this is easy for me: a bear on the land.
Why?
Well, because the fastest I can punch is on land, and I don't think by punching a bear or a shark it's going to do any damage, but I definitely don't think I could punch a shark hard enough for it to matter if I was underwater. Even on land, I don't think so. But
yeah, you're more likely to drown too.
Yeah,
than anything.
And I can't.
Once your lungs are full of water, you're dead anyway, and then the shark's just gonna go to town.
Yeah, and then if you're above water, you can't always see the shark. Like sharks just they got you on. Now let's imagine let's play it fair. Let's say I can just breathe underwater.
Right.
And
it's still a fucking shark.
Also, I can punch at full speed, and I can swim as fast as I can run. Sure. All right. That's a lot of stuff to tack on there, but let's just imagine that. Now, if we imagine that, what's more deadly? Bear for sure. Bears got claws and mouth teeth. Bears got big, heavy mouth, and big, heavy mouth can just kind of crunch bones real quick.
Right.
Claws, they got big, heavy mouth too. They got lots of teeth. And they can crunch bones and just bite whole limbs off. But bear has big claws.
Right.
And big muscles too. Big muscly claws. And really just a little bitch slap from a bear is going to gouge a few inches into your flesh. And there's not many.
I mean, that Leonardo DiCaprio movie had me sold. If I'm getting attacked by a bear, I hope it just fucking kills me.
Oh, yeah.
I ain't about to try and survive that.
Imagine bears are at least half a ton. You know what I mean? They're 500 to 1,000 to 1,800 pounds, dude. It's just them coming down with one clean swipe. Their claws don't have to be sharp, homie. If it just catches you in the distance, it's gonna fuck your shit. If it's not only gonna rip through your bones, it's gonna slice deep into your guts and stuff, and you will die. But and I mean, bears run fast. They run, I think, fucking 30 miles per hour or something like that. They run pretty quick. So, you think you're going to outrun a bear? Probably not.
Fuck no, but you ain't out swimming a shark either. So,
yeah, you're definitely never out swimming a shark.
So, you're going to take the more likely area of survival. You're going to think more of,
at least,
reasonably,
maybe,
which one do I maybe stand a chance against?
Yeah, if I'm in open waters, I'm never getting away from a shark. If I have to swim more than, 100 feet,
right.
There's no way that shark ain't going to catch up to me. Right. Now, a bear, and still probably fucking not, but you could get lucky with it. Maybe the bear trips, Maybe you fall underground in a small hole that the bear can't reach in. Maybe. But in open waters, can't go down, can't go up, can't go side to side. That shark can too, Yeah. So I'm going to say shark for sure. Yeah. Now, if it was a bear at sea or a shark on land...
Sea bear, you say?
Sea bear,
oh, my God.
Bears can swim, dude. Bears can swim, and they fuck you up. Yeah, they fuck you up.
Okay, now,
a shark
who
can't
wins?
Walk.
Who wins in a fight? A bear that can breathe underwater or a shark?
Oh.
Who wins that fight?
I think bear.
You think the bear?
Yeah, bear just has big muscles. Bear has claws, so bear can grab shark. Bear can sink claws, grab shark. Shark can bite, but bear can just bite back.
Shark has no arms. Shark just has fins.
Yeah, also shark doesn't really know, hey, go for the neck. Nothing. Shark eats fish. Fish don't have necks.
And bears eat shark.
Oh, yeah.
So
bears eat fish.
Bears eat fish, so yeah. So
also, bears have battles with other animals, and they know, hey, I'll just chop your throat real quick, and you'll be just dead. You can't do nothing after that.
Well, it's gills in this case.
Yeah, but still, a bear would know, hey, you can't bite my throat.
But the shark can swim, ridiculously well underwater. The bear's still going to have to, bear swim.
Yeah.
He can breathe underwater, but he can't.
Okay, but now we're saying, will a shark be able to get away from a bear? Surely, yes. But would a bear be able to get away from a shark? No. But is a bear going to run from a shark, homie?
If it's in range, nah. He's dude, that's the biggest fish I've ever seen.
If this bear knows that it can breathe underwater and it's just chilling underwater and it's oh, fuck, I can breathe now, I can eat all the fish, and then a shark comes and a shark's being aggressive with it, that bear's going to be bitch, I'm going to eat you and all of your children. And that bear's just going to fuck it up, bro.
Yeah.
But this is, granted, that's only if bear and shark are both attacking each other, full force. Now, if it's a shark might come and just snap at a bear and then run away, I mean, the bear's not going to catch the shark, I'm just saying, bears are big, strong, very scary. I would never want to fight a bear.
All right, since I'm on the questions of would you rather, I'm going to run you through some quick ones here. So kind of just give me some quick ones, and then I'm going to hit you with a real hard question here.
Okay, what's up?
All right. Would you rather speak 10 languages fluently or be a master of 10 instruments?
10 languages for sure.
10 languages?
Yeah.
See, I was thinking instruments, but I mean, why say languages? What would you say? Why was that?
Because I could use that to benefit my life way better.
Yeah, but I mean, if you have talent, like
a master of 10 instruments, I mean, I could probably get rich, but
you'd be a one-man band, man. You could record your own music. You could play every instrument.
Yeah, I mean, shit would be dope, dude. But I think language would be better because then, like, I could just go to any country and just be fine. Like, I could just run away to Russia and be like, ha, dude, I'm good. You know?
I feel that. Would you rather have super speed or teleportation?
Teleportation.
Why is that?
Because then I could just fucking go wherever the fuck I wanted. I wouldn't have to, like, exude any effort. As far as I know, I mean, you know.
See, I'm on the flip with that one, too. I would prefer speed. I can get to where I want to be. Teleportation is just instantaneous. With speed, I mean, I can get there. And on top of super, I can do other things. Like, yeah, you can teleport, but you're still going to move at a normal pace.
Yeah.
Super speed, I can, like, clean this whole room in, like, 2 seconds. Just, boom, do it, done. With teleportation,
you know what? I didn't really think about that. The practical use?
Speed, overall. And I can still get places a lot quicker. So, but I mean, overall... I think I would still go with teleportation just because, like, I would just teleport to another country whenever the fuck I feel like. I'd just be like, boop, boop, I'm over here now. I'd go and get, like, some fucking dope-ass donuts, and then I'd just teleport right back. Did you break yourself? Are you broken? Oh, you're getting leg cramp, dude. You're not drinking enough water. Oh, dude. Actually, that's a good segue. Why don't we just talk about this nice beer that we have here? Yeah, I had those are the only two I had.
So we don't know if this shit's gonna be good, but I went to it was Market Street where I found this, which is a local grocery store. This beer that I found, it looks really cool. The label's beautiful. It is called Space Pizza beer, and it's made here in Texas. Martin House Brewing Company. It says it's in Fort Worth, Texas. Yeah, so we're gonna see how this tastes. But yeah, let's see how this bad boy tastes. You got yours open? Oh god, Abel's dying. He's cramping. Oh, dude, just let it put it straight, bro, and let it hate. Put it straight, let it hate. That's the way to uncramp. Do it, dude. Just put it straight. Lay it down. Lay it down. Hate your life. Lay it down. Hate your life. This is the story of Cramps by 2intheAM. So, just stop moving. Just stop moving, dude. You gotta let it pass. So, when you get cramps, especially like big leg cramps and like those little toe cramps that just really... I
even stretched before.
They really jizz your biscuits. What you gotta do is you gotta have the hatred. You gotta realize that cramp came to give you the hatred that you needed to get through your next day in life. And so, you let that cramp take you for everything you fucking got. What you do is you feel that pain and you tell it, I hate more than this pain has to offer. I hate so much, this pain is nothing. And then you let that whole cramp just kind of go through its thing, and then it ends and you feel so much better. But you can't show that relief. Because you gotta ride that hatred wave to the next destination. Take it to work. Take it to the bank. Take it to your car. Take it to your masturbation. Take it to your next fornication date. Go and do it with hatred, and you will succeed.
I don't know what you're talking about. All right, where were we? I'm sorry about that.
I was telling them about your cramping on the floor, but we're going to drink this pizza beer.
Oh, yeah.
What is it called? Space Pizza.
Yeah, you gave it the intro.
Space Pizza, baby. Let's clink it, let's drink it, and let's just give our honest opinion.
Oh, my God.
What? Does it smell bad?
Smell the fucking...
No, dude, it smells like fucking pizza. Oh, man.
Oh, no,
this one's a
bro.
doozer.
I'm so scared.
This one's a doozer. I'm going to say that right now. Let's try it. Fuck it.
Cheers, buddy.
This beer probably has fucking marinara sauce in it. I hate the aftertaste, but...
it's such an awful aftertaste.
It's kind of like a Michelada, I guess, or a fucking...
I think it's just got marinara sauce in it.
I think this beer just has fucking marinara sauce in it. Somebody made a beer that tastes like pizza. What kind of monsters would do this?
Some fucking form of heinous creation.
Oh my gosh.
Now,
go make your wife smell this beer.
You know, I will. I'll be right back.
He's gonna take a little fiver. This beer fucking sucks. You don't have any beer, Abel? Look, I mean, I'm not trying to hate on it. It's good if you like those tomato beers, but it really, the aftertaste tastes like you just ate a bite of pizza. Which is cool, I guess, that they can infuse that flavor, but not that cool. This brings us to our sponsor, sausages. Sausages, big ol' pizza. You like pizza? You like sauce? You like sausages? Well, Sausages has sausage pizza with all the sauce you want. They deliver to your door, and if you're like, you order a big sausage. That's what they usually, that's their mainly ordered ingredient. And you order a big sausage, they show up to your door, and this is a lonely woman special. So if you're a lonely guy, you know, maybe you get that big sausage and you're a little offended because maybe that's too much sausage for you to handle. But they bring it to your door. It costs a very decent amount. It's like $15 for a large sausage pizza. It's called a big sausage. They have a little sausage for the gentleman, and they bring that and they show it to you, and you're like, oh, okay, I'm not doing half bad in my life. You take it, you eat it. It's delicious pizza. If you have like a girlfriend, or you're trying to get like you have an open relationship, you're trying to get a little special someone, call Big Sausage or call Sausages, and maybe order their third wheel special, and what that's going to be is sausage, Italian sausage, German sausage. It's going to have all the sausage, and they're going to show up, and you're going to see it, and you're going to be like, you know what? Hey, why don't you come in here and eat this pizza with me and my girlfriend, or me and my wife, And so you bring it in there, and you're going to have a good time. Make sure you tip well. They take tips in all different forms, sometimes money, sometimes physical touch. Dude, that's so it tastes like pizza, bro. Why? Who did this? Oh my god. Anyways, guys, yeah, call Sausages. They got all the sauces. They got all the sausage. They got all the things that you need to make your personal life a little bit better. Order the Risky. Order the Risky Big Sausage Risky, and they'll come to your door. And hey, I'm not gonna spoil this surprise for you, but make sure you have some handcuffs on deck, because you're gonna want to cuff yourself to the dinner table while you eat this bad boy. Anyways, that's Big Sausages. Go ahead and, that's Sausages. Order the big sausage. Have it risky. Have it frisky. Thanks, guys. Back to 2 in the AM. Okay, guys, so, this beer that we ate, this beer that we drank is fucking pretty bad. It straight up tastes like somebody poured marinara sauce in this beer.
Yeah, we
so,
got plenty to drink.
Can I just get a non-pizza flavored beer?
Yeah, dude, do you want to finish that? Because I won't make you. I actually don't want to finish
Nah, I don't. If I have the option of the juice that you got. This is a mighty rare occasion. So we decided that those pizza beers that we were drinking were fucking quite literally the second or first worst beer that we've ever drank. We could not finish them. We decided, fuck that. So Abel just went to the sink to go pour those beers out. We went to the store, bought some good old-fashioned Red Baron, that Budweiser, the thing that we love deeply. And this is what's going to save us and our souls. Jesus is in these beers, in fact. But he went to the sink and he poured out those pizza beers, and they were the color of marinara sauce. So, yeah, there's that. I'm just going to say, you got to be a real rowdy, kind of rambunctious, kind of... If you don't like beer, you might like this. Because it tastes less like beer and more like pizza. Imagine this. If you took a bite of some pizza that was heavy on the sauce, and you chewed it up, and then you took a drink of whatever beer you like and swished it around in your mouth, and then decided, this is what pizza beer tastes like? Nah, it tastes way worse than that.
I'm speaking from experience, bro. I've done that. I've eaten pizza and drank beer, and it tasted great. And that pizza beer was not great, bro. Oh no. Oh. Yeah, sorry about that, folks. We had to hit a hard reset for a minute. That was rough. We've drank some things here in our show, and even before that, we're very experienced. You could even say we're professional drinkers to a certain extent. But yeah, that out there, that's out of our range there, buddy. That is not our cup of tea, for sure. Ugh, anywho, we got to get back to our fucking show. We have a fucking podcast to do. God damn it. Okay. Do you want to hop back in and try solving the problems of the world now that we've solved our beer problem? Because
did you explain how we solved our beer problem? Abel, his lovely wife decided that, you know what? Y'all shouldn't have to endure this sadness, this grief that y'all have right here. This beer is too bad, even for y'all's taste, and we definitely have bad taste, in her opinion.
Yeah.
But she came in clutch. She said, you know what? Let me buy you some better fucking beer, because that is the worst shit I've ever smelled in my fucking life. And, you know, she's a classy lady, so she took us to the store. We got some of that good Red Baron, some of that Budweiser, and that's what we're drinking now. Dude, let's go right back into the questions. What do you got for me?
All right, here's a good one since we're on our beer subject here, dude. How's that mug treating you? Is that good?
So nice. I like it.
I like sipping out of these big boys.
Of course, it's always good.
Okay.
Yeah. Sauce it on your lap, daddy. Getting some lap sauce.
Yeah, for some cold breeze between the knees. All right, so check this out. Gurntist would like to know, if I woke up at 7 a.m., had a healthy breakfast, did a 30-minute workout, went to a lecture course, is it still too early for a beer at 10 a.m.? If you knocked all that out before 10 a.m., bro, I think you've earned your fucking beer. In my opinion, like, a busy day, like, if you wake up at 5 in the morning and you've been doing 5 hours worth of shit, dude, like, that's no different than if you woke up at noon and it was 5 p.m., you know? Like, bottom line, you did 5 hours of work, you want that fucking beer, you earned that shit, daddy.
Oh, yeah.
Sip that brewski.
I mean, for me, and I may be a piece of shit saying this, but I don't even have to do all that to earn a beer in the morning.
I'm saying, right?
I can literally wake up, maybe, like, drink, like, a quarter of a glass of water and be like, you know what would really smack right now? What would really hit that spot? Like, what would really make me bust in the right kind of way? A fucking nice cold beer, daddy.
Brisker down, bro.
Yeah,
real quick.
Now, if you're doing that much and you get a lot accomplished, even if you get just enough to feel accomplished, I think you just accomplished a beer. In fact, for you, kind sir, what was his name? Gunther?
Gurntist.
Gurntist? For you, Gurntist, I'd say you get at least 2 large pints.
Yeah, and that's moderate. Like, this guy's asking, is it okay for a beer? Like, dude, of course, it's a beer.
It's okay for 6 beers, and then if you can go and do one more productive thing in the day, you get to shit out your whole day with as many as you want.
You already went to your lecture. You already done worked out. What else do you got to do?
What am I, your girlfriend? I'm not going to tell you no.
And I mean, yeah, that even goes down into, like, do you have other responsibilities later? Like, because then if you do, like, maybe wait on that brewski.
No. Have 1 or 2.
Yeah, it's
and
just
then
1 or 2.
Yeah. Now, if you're just like, I need to get hammered, well, maybe it's 10 in the morning. Like, unless you have nothing else planned or it's a holiday, no, you probably shouldn't get hammered, but hey, you know. If
maybe wait for that 10 a.m. to turn to 10 p.m., you know?
Now, if you're working at a shitbag restaurant job, much like I was, it's never too early for a beer or 5 or 10. You go into work, and as long as you can convince your boss, hey man, I'm not too trash to work, I fucking get it. And he's like, what does I fucking get it mean? And you're like, freaking dude, shit, dude, I'm so good at this, do it in my sleep.
Best
and he's like,
job ever.
He's like, I need to distance myself from you because I can't afford to fire you. Then yeah, dude, you can get drunk whenever you want to. You own that power, okay?
Yeah, dude. I recently was delving into shower beers when it was kind of cold, and I was taking hot showers, bro. Be in the hot shower with a cold beer, and it was just...
it is so nice,
heaven,
isn't it?
Bro. Yeah, it's heaven.
Yeah,
man.
Especially... But that's one of those things, like, you can't really have much to do after, because if you take that nice 30-minute shower, but you just pounded 2 brews, as soon as you get out, dry off, and then get dressed for your day, you're like, I'm feeling pretty good.
Now that I'm all nice and clean, I think I'm going to have another beer.
Yeah, I need another beer for this.
I hear that. I hear that.
So, yeah, I mean, that's just my opinion on it is fucking... You deserve that, at the very least.
I mean, you're knocking out a good breakfast, a workout, and you went and learned something, bro? Fuck.
I mean, yeah, dude, you're getting your sexy on, you're getting your learning on, you're improving your whole body. You need something to bring that back.
You did all that by 10, bro? I'm impressed. I'm getting out of bed at like 6.
Yeah, homie.
Oh, wait, no, so this guy actually says he woke up at 7, so he knocked all that out in 3 hours.
In 3 hours, baby? God damn.
He's saying he woke up at 7 and is like, okay to have a beer at 10, dude. I say if you're knocking that out in 3 hours...
Could you imagine how ridiculously far in life you'd be if you didn't at least hold yourself back a little bit with these beers? Yeah, dude, you need some brakes, you know? You don't want the fastest car unless you can stop it, you know what I mean? You don't want to go fucking 200 miles per hour on the freeway when it's a 60, 70 mile per hour freeway. And yeah, sure, it's fun, but do you want that ticket? No, you're going too fast in life, baby. Slow it down, have a beer, or 5.
Alright, man, let me hit you with, since we had this terrible weather going on. Hopefully, Grantis, we have solved your problem.
Oh, yeah, dude,
have a beer, bro.
I hope
have
Grantis,
a fucking beer, bro.
Grantis, you figure out how to treat yourself, because if somebody deserves it, it's definitely you and not me, but I know how to treat myself, motherfucker.
If I woke up at 7 a.m. and had a beer at 7:15, is that too early? No, Gurntist. You do whatever the fuck you want, bro.
You do whatever the fuck you want, Poppy.
Alright, so now that we've been discussing this whole, the Texas survival series here. Alright, in a survival situation, you could only carry one. Which would you take? A fork, a knife, or a spoon?
A survival situation?
Mm-hmm. I mean, the knife logically, but you can do a lot with a spoon.
Honestly, it depends on what kind of knife.
It's just a kitchen utensil,
like just like a butter knife.
If the options are between a fork and a spoon, let's say steak knife. Let's go big. Let's say it's a nice meal.
Yeah,
let's go steak knife.
Hey, yeah, if those are my options, I'm for sure taking the knife every time because knife. I can kill. Yeah. I can murder. Yeah. I can also open cans. I can also pretty much use a knife as a rudimentary fork. So
now I don't think this guy was thinking too much.
Eating a knife with soup. Eating soup with a knife. That's rough, but I can just drink the soup straight out the can or bowl or whatever. So what the fuck?
I can stab it with my knife.
If it's apocalyptic, I don't need a spoon.
Yeah, in a survival situation, a knife is obvious.
If it's a survival situation, I don't need a spoon for literally anything.
Look, Ukumi, this is the poster. Ukumi, if you're taking the fork or the spoon, bro, shit, I hope the fucking ground is made of candy or something, bro, because, you're taking the knife, dude. If you have to think about it, you're probably not surviving.
Yeah, for sure.
If you have to actually, I can only take one.
How am I going to eat my survival soups?
My survival spaghetti. I can't eat that with no way, bro. I got to have a fork for my survival spaghetti.
I got to have a fork for my survival spaghetti. Oh, fuck.
Chef Boy, am I taking that fork, boy?
Chef Boy Apocalypse. How am I going to eat my Chef Boy Apocalypse without a fucking fork?
Okumity, I hope you just make it, bro. Shout out to you.
Hey, guys, there's almost no meal you can't eat without your hands.
Alright, Spacey K Lady would like to know, why is it a hell yeah, but not a heaven no?
See, now...
There is heaven's no to answer that very quickly, but I get what they mean is like,
Oh, sure, yeah, no, I agree. Can I get your input on this? Actually,
to me, it's
I feel like you know. I feel like you're probably in the same vein as I am, but I'm gonna fucking crush this.
I feel like heaven no doesn't have as much impact as fuck no. You know what I mean? Like heaven no sounds very like, oh my gosh, oh heaven no, like
oh heavens
very
no,
posh,
quite very, posh,
very out there. Like if you're saying heaven no, you probably don't hear words like hell or fuck or shit or ass.
Because those are adult words. Hear words like hell, but maybe not fuck or shit or ass.
Yeah, and there's other words. So, I mean, when I say hell no, that means a very big no. But when I say hell yeah, that's also a very big yes. So,
of course.
But I don't say heaven no or heaven yeah. I mean, that's
you don't. Yeah, you don't ever say heavens yes.
Oh, heavens yes.
I mean,
there
but actually,
are people
that
who
sounds
do,
great.
Yeah. But that sounds very,
I think,
very posh.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. I think it's like, oh, well, I'm trying to be a little extra gaudy in this situation. I'm going to say heavens yes.
Oh, heavens yes.
And honestly, it's the same either way. But the truth to the fact is, hell no works so much better because
it's a hard
you can be as posh as you want, or you can be a goddamn street rat. If somebody says hell no, you know that they mean absolutely fucking not. You know?
Universal meaning there.
Yeah, now if you say, oh, heavens no, then somebody's going to be like, oh man, I gotta go and try this. A street rat will be like, heavens no, dude? Nah, you're taking this. You're not telling me no hard enough, you know?
Hey, bro, you down to go run some shit in the street? Oh, heavens, yes. Let us go commence to run things.
And they're like, well, I'm not letting you hold the key of cocaine.
You're out, bro. You're done. What about you? Hell yeah, let's go. That's my boy.
That's the one.
The guy.
Do you wanna go with me to the hood and shoot my adversaries? Heavens, yes. What about you, dude? Hell yeah. Alright, dude, you're getting a 9.
Yeah,
you
this
know
guy
what I mean?
over here is getting the musket.
Honestly, we might practice shoot at this guy. Yeah, he's gonna get the musket he's gonna get the fucking. Hold on, let me load my fucking barrel with some gunpowder so that it can fucking shoot. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's a very all right, Spacey K lady. You must be more sophisticated. Maybe she wants to know.
I mean,
that.
Sure.
Maybe
if you're only in the posh area of life, then heavens no, I'm sure works as much as you need it to. But if you're talking to a person selling you bagels and they're trying to give you the nasty bagel that you don't fucking want, and you're like, that bagel's nasty, but you're too good to say no, and you're going to say, heavens no, they're going to be like, how about this other nasty bagel? They're not going to be like, oh shit, you don't want bagels at all. Now, if you look at them and say, hell the fuck no, then they're going to be like, oh my goodness, I'm sorry for even approaching you.
I have to curse, man.
Sir?
I gotta curse. It adds the emphasis of, like, this is exactly why not.
For sure. I recently saw a thing that was insult somebody without using profanity. And it was one of those that, like, you know, I saw it as really fun. It was a post on Facebook, and I saw a lot of really good ones. One of them was like, you know, you're dumber than a sack of hammers. You know, like, fuck, man. I wish I could remember more. No, I went into this bit without remembering stuff. Do you have any good insults that are just like not that bad, but it's like
insult somebody? Really see, I heard ass hat, but it has ass in it, so I guess that's got profanity.
Yeah, you're not supposed to use profanity. Really, you're not even supposed to call them dumb or stupid. But okay, one of them was like, "You've got a face for radio."
Oh,
you know?
Okay, yeah.
Stuff like that.
Yeah,
it's
that
like,
kind of stuff.
It's like, oh, thank you. Wait, what?
Yeah, like a backhanded compliment.
I love
shit.
stuff like that. Yeah, like a backhanded compliment. I can't think of any others. I'll gather some and I'll bring them back to the next episode.
Here, dude. If I'm gonna tell you off, I'm telling you the fuck off. That's bottom.
But yeah, you know, you gotta at least use one of those. Be like, oh, well, sir, your bagels are about as good as the toilet paper in a public restroom. And yeah, like, you don't have to insult them. No, you don't have to curse at them, but you really need to make your stance prominent.
Like saying, like, I bet your parents were related before marriage.
Exactly. Yeah, that's a good one. You know,
I use that one a lot.
Yeah.
You know, but we're from the streets, bro. That's just how we're used to talking. We grew up in them hoods.
I'm white, so I didn't really grow up in the hood.
Yeah, but you're like the most Mexican white guy I know. And I'm probably the whitest Mexican that I know.
Well, I think I do know a lot. I think I do know better Spanish than you sometimes. That's for sure.
You hang out with more Mexicans than me. That's for damn sure. I hang out with a lot of white people. I'm married to a white person now.
Oops.
There you go.
Is that oops for you or oops for me? Fuck you.
I think it's a win for me, buddy.
Yeah, dude, you're right.
So since we're from the streets, man, I got a street question for you, man. This one specifically is a gang question, bro. Big letters. This one caught my attention. We are from the streets, bro.
Yeah, nah, go ahead. Enunciate it as it needs.
Fap Caligula.
That was my favorite name. Fap Caligula. You should have saved that one for the end, but Fap Caligula
has posted a gang ass street question, baby. This is a question for all enthusiasts with street smarts
and hope all is well and good. Does anyone know if the prominent street gangs, i.e. Bloods, Crips, LK,
I do want to
are
say,
still alive and kicking, or has coronavirus madness with lockdowns and shit suffocated them to a point of extinction? Has anyone seen these people in the streets? And if so, how are they gathering?
this is a poorly eloquated question because of the spelling, which I don't think that you emphasized enough on. All words that ended in maybe an S, like Crips or Bloods, it was Bloods or Crips. So this guy...
Kings.
Yeah, so this guy, obviously, he's from the streets because he's using Z's instead of S's. Obviously... Yeah, he's out there in the mud. He's getting it out of the mud. He's picking up the tricks from the hood. He's
trying to see where the competition
of course.
At. Where's all
But
the
what
hood?
he's wondering is he's walking down the street saying Crips, Crips, Bloods, Bloods, Latin Kings, LKs, where my gangs at? And there's no gangs there. And
I haven't seen
and he's thinking that
town, bro.
because
we don't have people like that.
Yeah, I mean, well, we do to a point, but it's minimal.
Teenagers running around spray painting stuff. I mean,
yeah, I mean, there's what they call old heads. You know what that is, right?
Yeah.
That's like the leaders, not really the leaders, but people who have been in it and who are older cats, like maybe me or you, are probably old heads to like the teenagers. I would say it's definitely dying out, at least here.
Oh.
However, no, dude, there's no reason for coronavirus to stop gang members from doing their fucking business. If they want to go and shoot up...
everyone's inside, cool.
If they want to shoot up a 7-Eleven, they now are legally required to wear a mask. What the fuck do you think? Why do you think that would stop them? What the fuck? No, it's because gang members are getting more prominent, I think. Honestly, I think that gang members are realizing, like, hey, dude, we don't have to do all this violent crime and shit. Like, we need to be getting smarter with our business. We need to be, like, building people up. And the gangs are going back to their roots of, this is why we built this gang, which is, in most places, like, hey, we're, our side of the, hood is really shit on. Like, nobody's fixing our roads. Nobody's doing anything. So we're going to go out. We're going to rob these fucking rich-ass motherfuckers, and we're going to take their money, and we're going to use it to build a better community. That's how these gangs were built. They weren't built because, oh, there's a Crips, now I'm a Bloods. It was nothing like that. It was always something about, like, how do I make a community mafioso style? How do I make a community that's better for my community, and we get to, maybe, some of it's for sure profit, but most of it is like, how do I make my hood a better place? And a lot of those people had to resort to bad shit.
So there's a lot of goodwill behind.
Sure, but to me, imagine gangs like how you imagine the Italian mafia or the Russian mafia or all these mafias. These mafias, they're a family. You know what I mean? People who get in, they're made men or whatever. They get in. Once they do their shit, they're taken care of. Like, their families are taken care of. The only time that they get bad shit is if they fuck over the mafia, and that's just kind of a third.
But they gotta be down to ride or die at that
exactly.
point. And at that
exactly.
point, it's, hey, this is it.
Exactly, but it's like, hey, this is shitbag Carl. He's a fucking hobo. However, he's robbed 20 7-Elevens. You know what? Shitbag Carl's not a hobo anymore. Shitbag Carl gets this shitty little house. He gets to live there. His life has improved way better. And you know what? He doesn't have to rob 7-Elevens. But what his job is now is to tell these people to rob 7-Elevens. Sure, it's good and it's bad, but he's not out there getting his neck sweat. You know what I mean? He's out there. Yeah. Now shitbag Carl has got his crew robbing so many 7-Elevens that they've made so much money that shitbag Carl can buy himself a better house, move out of that hood, and he can still have that thing. Well, now the mafiosos are like, you know what, shitbag Carl? You're not shitbag Carl. You're just regular fucking Carl now. And you know what? You've bought into our family. Sure, you've done a lot of bad shit, but from now on, you're going to be drinking fancy wine. You're going to be partying with us now. And
hanging out with the big dogs.
That's kind of what it is. It's like, hey, dude, look, we got to do some sketchy shit, but in the end, Yeah, and I'm not saying it's good or bad, but I'm saying the idea of it, the original idea is I'm going to go and rob somebody so that me and my family can do better. And my family's going to support me robbing them and maybe even help me rob them so that we can all do better. And then we're going to keep doing that until everybody's fucking good. So gangs are, mafias are, and all crime is bad and shit. You know, fucking don't even drink and drive, dude. It's all bad. But, you know, these gangs aren't disappearing. It's that they're getting better at their shit. And sure, there is a lot less of them, I think, because there's a lot less need for a gang. A lot of people are having a better lifestyle, getting better education, getting better rights nowadays, you know? They don't have to resort to a gang. They don't have to resort to a gang to imagine a good life for themselves. So, no, these fucking gangs aren't disappearing. Obviously, you're just so bad at street cred that you've never met a fucking gang member.
Obviously, those hard Z's.
Yeah. Gang members don't want somebody who only uses the letter Z instead of S. What the fuck are you doing? They're offended by that.
I mean, this would have been a question posed by, like, some fucking 12-year-old man.
Yeah, it's for sure a 12-year-old.
Yeah.
He's like, he went to school and he was like, I want to be in the Crips. And they were like, in the whats? Can you write that down for me? And he wrote it down. They were like, okay, well, they don't exist. And then he went along the next day and he was like, I want to be in the Bloods. You know?
I just realized he didn't spell street smarts right. He spelled it S-K-R.
Screet.
Street smarts.
Screet smarts, baby.
Well, we're here at 2 in the AM. We're full of screet.
Yeah, we're the Screetness. You can join our 2 in the AM gang.
Screet Club.
Come to the Screet Club. It's on 6th Street in Scrangelo.
Scran City, Texas.
Scrandam. We drive a Scrandam.
Let's pound
come on down
real quick and bullshit, and then we'll end off the note on a fucking really touching question here. But in the meantime, you got anything you want to talk about? Man? Anything that's been on your mind? Anything that you've been up to lately?
I mean,
what's new with you?
You know, for the most part, I've just been kind of working. I've been working alone a lot because of, Corona happened, and then the whole deep freeze happened. And
crazy Texas weather.
My fucking boss called me the other day to tell me not to come into work. And I was supposed to be there by, I get there at 5:30. I'm supposed to be there by 6. Everybody shows up at least 30 minutes early. Well, not at least, but they show up early. So I always try to show up 30 minutes early because I live further than them. So it's like, there's no.
Make sure you got that.
I'm not trying to give myself the excuse of, I live 40 extra minutes away, so I get to be late. No, fuck that. That's bullshit. And they would call that on me, you know. So anyway, I always show up early. And my boss lives in the same town as me, and also my side boss lives in the same town as me. So anyways, I was driving. It was like 5:15. I got to be there at like 6, right? So I plan to show up at 5:30. It was one of the days that the roads were fucking iced over, and Texas ain't got no road ice shit. So
yeah, you ain't putting chains on that.
Real bad, yeah. Real fucking bad. I was driving like 30 miles per hour on like a 75 mile per hour road, 35 to 40, you know. And so I was going, and my boss calls me, and I'm like, "Oh shit, what's happening?" So I answer it, and he's like, "Hey man, what are you doing?" And I was like, "I'm just driving to work." And he's like, "Oh, well, how far are you?" And I was like, well, I'll probably be there in about 20, 30 minutes. I was like, normally I'd be like 10 minutes away, but I'm going really slow. And he was like, "Oh man, well, I was going to tell you not to come in today because the roads were so icy." And I was like, "Really? Because you live the same distance away as me. Why wouldn't you call me 30 minutes ago? An hour ago, maybe? To let me know before I would have been halfway there? What the fuck?" So I was like, "Fuck you. You're a fucking asshole." And he was like, "Oh, my bad, dude." Anyways, that night I ended up actually, I got off at 6 in the morning, and I stayed there till 8 in the morning sleeping in the chair or whatever, because I was like, "Fuck this, dude. I'm not driving in this shit super tired," right? Because fucking, hey, dude, when y'all stay up, when y'all stay up till 6 in the morning and then try to drive an hour to get home, get at me with that tiredness, because that's a different kind of tired. Yeah, so I was like, fuck that. I just crashed out. I probably didn't get home till like 10:30, 11 the next day. But, yeah. I was just like, what the fuck, dude? You didn't even call me till like 20 minutes before I was going to be there. How you gonna tell me, oh, you don't got to be there? What, do you think I was going to come in late anyway? Like, damn, dude. My 3-year-old daughter was like, let's go out in the snow. And I was like, you know what? Okay, so we layered up. We fucking got all, triple layered. Went outside in the snow. And I'm pretty sure what happened was snow was getting into her boots. Because, yeah, her boots were waterproof. But, they were getting in the top. So we were out there playing. And, like, the snow was so cold. We couldn't even make snowballs and shit. We were running around out there. And I was like, damn, it's getting kind of cold. And she was like, let's go in. And I was like, what? We were outside for 10 fucking minutes. And my 3-year-old daughter was like, nah, dude, fuck the cold. She was like, I'm done with this. I want to go in. And she went in and immediately took off her shoes, took off her jacket. She was like, fuck this, fuck this, fuck this. And I was like, damn, it's actually that cold outside. My 3-year-old child that doesn't give a fuck. She'll go down the slides in shorts if it's 100 degrees and just melt her skin. She'll be like, this is great. Nah, the cold? She was like, nah, dude, I can't deal with this. Fuck this. I'm wearing the most warm. She was warmer than I was.
Children can't drink alcohol, so they can't enjoy the cold as much as we can.
That's the damn truth. You know what? I kind of wish that we were in Austin again so that we could...
Dude, wasn't that beautiful? Wasn't that just great?
Dude, could you imagine that hot tub in the negative 5-degree weather, baby? That shit would have fucking... Oh, baby. If I've ever had cum pants before... And I have a lot. A hot tub in negative 5-degree weather would have been it. I've never felt like I need to shovel fucking snow in my life. It's always been like, oh shit, there's snow. A couple times. Very few, like 4 max. In my whole life. I'm fucking 28, okay? There's been like 4 times in Texas that there's ever been like, there's a lot of snow. No, it's always been like, I don't ever have to shovel the snow because sure, it's bad today, but by tomorrow, it's all gonna be melted. There may be some ice, but it's...
Yeah, it's like solid 4 days of snow, man. Like
it was like fucking 6 days of snow. But anyways, yeah, at work, it snowed for the second time, and I was like, fuck that, I went and got a snow shovel, and fucking... I shoveled out the walkway, like, from...
Yeah, you never came by my place during all this. Like, I kept the stairs and all that. I already knew. I was like, dude, I'm not falling down these stairs. My wife's not falling down these stairs. Like,
yeah, like if you think of a stair,
that shit clean, dude.
The last time it froze, it got real cold. My ex had a RV, and I was at her house, and it froze. And the next day, I woke up late. I forgot to set my alarm. I woke up and I was like, fuck. So I got ready, and she was like, well, just chill out, because I was all pissed off, because I was like, fucking, god damn it, I gotta go to work, this is stupid. Anyway, so I walked out the door, and it's an RV, so it's lifted, and it has steps down to the ground, right? So I went, and I stepped on the first step, did half of a fucking, I just, like, landed on my back on the steps. Boom, 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 right on my fucking, the center of my back. I fucked my back up, landed. I was all out of breath, and she was like, oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! And I was like, shut up!
Help me.
I couldn't talk. it was one of those things. I just had to lay there for a minute.
You ate it, man.
No, I fucked my back up. I did actually call into work that day because I fucked my back up.
You hurt yourself.
I knocked the breath out of myself, and then I landed. I was like, I slipped on the first step. Boom, 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 boom. Like, just bounced, and it was like center of my back. I was like, caca, caca, caca. I was just fucking dying, dude. So I landed, and I was like, I couldn't talk. The breath was knocked out of me. My daughter was there. She was like peeping out the door like, oh no! And then, yeah, like my ex was there and was like, oh my god, are you okay? She like was acting like I was dying, and I was like, Don't come down the stairs. Like, that was my thing. I was like, just leave me. I'll be okay. But yeah, so that hurt, and that was like, it didn't snow, dude. It rained a little bit, and it froze on the stairs, and I decided to, hey, I'm just gonna book it out these stairs, because I gotta fucking go. And yeah, dude, That was the baddest move ever. So, yeah, Texans don't know what the fuck freezing is, and I'll grant you this, y'all can make, Northerners can make fun of us and stuff, and that's fine. Like, I get it, like, this is baby shit to y'all. But what I do want to, like, highlight is that literally 2 nights ago, it was like fucking 15 degrees outside. Today, my fucking thermometer in my car said 75. 2 nights ago. So that means like within less than 48 hours, it had gone up over 100 degrees.
Since we made it through nuclear winter, you think we're ready for atomic summer? Because if we're hitting record freezes...
If Texas gets atomic summer, nah, dude.
We're going to die.
Now,
our houses will burn on contact.
If the Northerners get, atomic summer, they didn't get atomic winter. We got atomic winter. They got normal winter. If we get atomic summer, nah, we're all dead. If we get atomic summer, it's going to be it's going to be 275 degrees Celsius. Like, we're going to be literally walk outside, instant spontaneous combustion. Now, if the Northerners get that, they're just going to melt in their little... We could go to Colorado and just walk around like in some shorts and be like, man, sun's super
bright. A little bright, huh? They're going to be there like...
yeah, they're going to be like,
oh, we don't have tank tops. What is a tank top? I've never even seen sleeveless before.
Jesus!
I don't know how
Help
to do
us!
this.
Anyways.
Little fucking snowbirds.
You got any other good questions?
What? I did have the big question. This one I wanted to hit you with. Yeah, before we do our send-off. This is from Mental Advantage 270. What will happen to someone if you don't teach the person about time? Let me give you some context here. Never introduce the term time in his life. The person will never know what time it is for the rest of his life and cannot see clocks or watches or calendars, meaning that he or she doesn't know about years, months, weeks, days, hours, or minutes. What is that person's perception at that point?
I will say it is inevitable for them to just decide like, hey, this has happened to me before. Or, hey, I put my shoes on an amount of time ago. And maybe that's yesterday, They may not. They may not know the words, but
like how we know 30 days or 2 hours.
Sure. Now, big amounts of time. Like we've been trained to like understand. Like next month. You know what I mean?
Sun up, sun down.
And anytime I think of like next month, I got about 30 days till then. For them, they may not think like that big, but they will realize very short. Like, after living so long, they will realize that, like, dude, the sun comes up and down.
They're going to invent some kind of crazy clock and calendar. They're like their own, I'm sure.
No, they wouldn't invent it.
I think they would. I think they would come up with their own calendar or their own.
They would probably have, like, they probably wouldn't say anything because, like, I see some stuff and I don't say shit until somebody else says, this is called, this is called teabagging.
Oh.
And I'm like, well, I saw somebody else doing that, and I just started doing it because it seemed shameful, and I enjoyed it on my killing sprees, Now, if somebody's like, well, hey, I put on shoes whenever it's time to go outside, they would realize that there's a time period between when's the next time that I'm going to go outside. You know what I mean? And they're also going to think like, well, shit, I see the sun and the stars and stuff. Like, the sun goes up and down, and then it's dark and it's light. So they're going to realize very quickly that, like, there's a difference between that and things, like if you go to a fucking store at 3:30 a.m., it's not fucking open because it's dark as shit outside and there ain't no customers. Now, if you go to a store at 3:30 p.m., yeah, it might be open because the sun is out and people are about doing things. So
I think we're just way too civilized now at this point to where you can't go without seeing some form of passage of some shit.
Now, if it was a whole world of nobody knew what the fuck time was, it would be weird. But I believe that it would fall into about the same thing because, hey, sun's out, daytime, right? It's daytime. The sun's out. Once the sun goes down, it's like, man, I could go to bed. Now, if the sun's out, you're not like, man, I could go to bed. I mean, we are, but that's just because we're a little bit depressed, guys. We need to fix our shit. But my thing was, if you go to a store and it's 12 in the afternoon, it's 12 p.m., right? You go to a store, that store's open, and you can buy whatever the fuck, do whatever you need to at that store. You can do whatever you need to do at that place that you went to. Now you go there at 12 a.m., unless it's a bar, you can't do everything that you need to do because that store is not going to open for you. It's probably going to have bars on the doors. What the fuck? You're going to realize very quickly.
Well, that's what I mean. We're too modern into where we...
Sure.
There's no way that we can't have a perception of time.
Exactly. That's my thing is, if somebody didn't know about it, they would figure it the fuck out pretty quickly. It might take them some time. Sure. But now if you're saying if all idea of time was erased from everybody, it would all pretty much fall into the same idea.
It all revolve around sunlight and sundown.
Yeah, because it's hey, everything's more doable during the daylight hours where you can see. Sure, everything can be lit up at night. Sure, you can do everything at night. Now, who is not going to sleep at night, though? You know what I mean? Who's going to be nobody sleeps at night anymore, so now everything's open 24/7? Probably fucking not, dude. Because if you could choose the best time to sleep, it would be when it's fucking dark outside, right?
Yeah. I learned a lot about nighttime living, specifically when I was visiting our friends in the big cities. Because as you've seen, I go roam and shit when I get bored. Yeah. I've gone out in the middle of the night and just kind of ventured out, and I've noticed that fucking sometimes there's certain businesses that are open late at night, and it's weird as shit when you start seeing hey, there's this pizza place that opens 8 p.m. to fucking 6 in the morning or some shit.
There's a lot of catering to the night style life.
I got the fucking hiccups.
You ready to close her out, puppy?
Fuck yeah, with the hiccups.
Alright. Do you want to do it with hiccups?
Do I ever?
With your fucking hiccups.
Alright.
Knock you out. What do you got to say?
You know what I got to say? Thank you for listening. Thank you for listening. Chill out, because I'm... Oh, damn it. I'm afraid of my hiccups now. Thank y'all for listening to this episode. Thank y'all for tuning in. This has been 2intheAM. God damn it. This is the M from 2intheAM. Yes, I do have the hiccups. And yes, yes, it is like Tom and Jerry and probably induced from alcohol. God damn it. Thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all for tuning in. We hope that y'all got some good advice from our answers to these questions. We hope that the people who asked the questions happen to be listening. And if you were, you're fucking welcome, dude. Because I know that I was spitting that hot shit. Okay? And there's an audio spike every time I hiccup really good. So this has been 2intheAM. Hit us up at our email, please. Send us your fucking questions.
What's
comments.
that email, Matt?
Send us your questions, comments, concerns. It's 2intheAMpod@gmail.com. Oh, shit. Ah, damn it. Okay. So, this has been 2intheAM. I'm tired of my goddamn hiccups. Fuck you guys. Thank you for listening. Really fuck my co-host, but let's let him, god damn it, tell you about this, or fucking whatever. God fucking shit. Bye. It's him from 2intheAM. Out.
I have to close the show.
Yeah, speak with your mouth. Speak close enough.
Oh,
Speak close enough to the mic.
I'm
for them to fucking hear it.
I'm trying so hard. Difficult. This has been 2 in the AM. You can tell we're rightly sauced to think my friend might have had too much pizza, possibly too much canned pizza.
My hookups, my my hiccups. God damn it! My hiccups taste like pizza. Fuck.
Oh, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. We enjoyed making it, as we do all of our other content. And like you said, you can catch us at 2intheAMpod@gmail.com for any questions, comments, ideas, whatever you want to spit our way. Hey, you want to be on the show? We're more than welcome to have you. Just bring a 6-pack along with you, because we like to drink and we like to think. We're going to stimulate you, all of our senses, with the goodness. And by the way, canned pizza, not a fucking good idea. Do not fucking do it, folks. Just save your B-hole and your M-hole the fucking the trouble and the do yourselves a favor. Don't ever fucking do it. We did it for you. Listen to this episode if you're ever not sure. Till then, this has been 2 in the AM. It's been a pleasure, guys. Take care and cheers. Drink one on us. Cheers.
Yeah, sure. After my lack of oxygen, I would love some beer.
There's oxygen and water. There's water and beer, so
there's carbonation, so fuck it.
Sayonara.
Hey, babies. We love y'all.